Hello and welcome to my FL Studio tutorial or screencast. Today we're going to learn about how to make a beginner's beat in FL Studio. And it may seem at first to be very overwhelming, a lot of colors, a lot of knobs, a lot of buttons, a lot of lights, but as far as making a basic beat, it is very, very simple. So as you can see right here, you have 4 instruments to start off with. There are a lot of things that you can start off with, from templates, with minimal. All of these are provided, other, and utility. There's not much there, but depending on what you want, you can get a lot started. So each of these is associated with a different sound. Right here you have a kick, clap, hat, and snare. Very simple. A kick is that sound, a clap is a clap, a hat is a hi-hat from a drum set, and a snare is a snare from a drum set. So this right here is a pattern. It's a pattern. So what you normally want to start off with, if you want to start off with your percussion or instrumentation, you can do either or. I like to start off with the beat first because it allows me to lay a foundation for what I actually want to do. So right now what I'm doing is making this 8 measures long, or 8 beats long, sorry, and making it so I can come up with a differentiating drum pattern. So let's start off with the hat. 4 steps, very simple, nothing too extravagant. You can get extravagant if you'd like, it is up to you. Right here we have a kick, so I like to put a kick in the first pattern bar and then litter it throughout and then see how it sounds, just test it, see how this sounds. Alright, that doesn't sound bad. Let's put a snare. Let's go with techno today. So I'm going to put a snare in these. And once you make beats long enough, you can kind of determine where each instrument should go to make what type of genre. So this is going to be a bit fast-paced, a little techno-y. We haven't added any techno instruments, but we will get to that. And this is what we have so far. Alright, so we have that. I am not a fan of the clap that you start off with in this program, so I am going to add another instrument, and there are a few ways to do that. First, you can add in a sound file. For example, if you wanted to make a remix to a song, you could add in that song and then build around it. If you just want to add in a regular instrument, you can do that too. What I'm going to do now is add in a regular instrument. The main way to do that is to go down here on the left side and click Packs. Packs provides you with all the instruments you will need. You can add in others if you would like. And I'm going to go with let's go with a bass. And each of these are custom packs that I have put in. The normal packs are up here, and they are very straightforward. Legacy is packs that have been with FL Studio since FL Studio 1. This right here is FL Studio 10. And down here, it's not very varied. It's hard to get the sound that you want because there's not much of a differentiation between them. I have these custom packs because I'm used to them. They have a lot of sounds and they provide me with pretty much any sound I desire. So I'm gonna go with, let's see, citrus, bass, and let's go with a jazz bass. I have, after all this time of making music, I still have yet to get to all the sounds that this program can make. And down here you will see the new citrus instrument that I just put in. You will see a keyboard, and this keyboard is relative to the actual keyboard of the instrument, and you can just click on it and it will play the sound that the instrument makes. I do not like that sound, so I will show you another way to add instruments. Another way to add instruments is to right click and click either insert to put in a new instrument that will not overwrite anything, or replace the current instrument that you clicked with a new instrument. I will replace the new instrument with let's go with I'll go with citrus again, but I will try and find something else, something more techno-y, like a Eurogate. If you don't know what a gated instrument sounds like before, you will now. This is a gated instrument. Eurogate 1, 2, 3, and 4 have different types of gates, but they provide pretty much the same sound. So they provide different feels for what you want. I'm going to provide this song with a Eurogate at A5, and let's see how it sounds. That is way too loud for the percussion, so what we do have over here is the volume knob and the pan knob. The panning an instrument determines whether it will go to the completely left side or completely to the right side or directly in the middle. Since this is too loud, we will lower the volume so you can hear everything equally. Okay, that's pretty basic. And we will go down here to, we don't want the same 4 beats being played over and over again. Let's try and change it up a little bit to up here to D6. Let's go happy with it. Alright, not bad. What else do we want to add? Let's see. I am not a fan of the generic kicks, claps, hats, and snares that they provide. So I will go to my packs, and I will go to one shots, and I will go to drums. For BD stands for bass drum, and I will search through these to see what I can find. Let's see what this one sounds like. Turn it down just a little bit more. It doesn't quite sound techno-y enough. So I will show you something else that I have that is very, very useful in FL Studio. And they are called sound fonts. They are for FL from external sound fonts, and all of these are instruments with a bunch of different instruments put inside. So I will go to one of my favorites, which is this hip hop one, and put it in here. And if you click this thing, all of these are different instruments that you can put into the pattern. So I will go to kicks, and I'll leave this here for now. The only thing with this one is that it's not one consistent sound. Each note corresponds to a different kick. So this is going to be different from this. So I will try to find one. Alright, I like that. And I'm not sure how the beat up here corresponds to down here, so what I can do is I can send to piano roll, and it will put it in the piano roll. So I can Control A to highlight, Control C to copy, and then I can go in here and paste it, and it'll be at the same place that I copied it. And all I have to do is just move it up to what this one was, and it'll be the same pattern. I don't mind the hats, but I like the hats in this sound pack better. So I will do the same thing I did before, but instead of kicks, I will go to hats. And this time I will send a piano roll and try and find the right hat. That's not right at all. Oh, maybe this one. That's not bad. For the last one, same thing. I don't like the regular snare, so I will find a new snare and add it in. If I can, there it is. Send to piano roll. That's a techno snare. very basic, and really that's majority of what you need to know to make a basic song. But if one last thing I can show you to get a bit more in depth is if you want to change the way an instrument sounds or alter anything about it, you have these things up here called effects. Each of these buttons up here corresponds to a different window you can use. This is the playlist where you add in all the things to make the songs. This up here is the piano roll, or the step sequencer right here. This is the piano roll where I put all the notation. This is the sidebar over here, and this is the effects, or the mixer. So what I want to do is, at the start, each instrument is assigned to a different effects pattern, or effects number. And I like to take them all off any effects until I personally add them on. So this Euro gate is not on any effects over here. So I just move it up to 1, click it twice, and it'll take me straight to the effect. Now what I can do with this is I can turn it off, turn the whatever instrument is on here off completely. I can pan it to left or right, or I can add effects to it. You can even record instruments straight into FL Studio. What I'll do now is add an equalizer to kind of change the sound of the Euro gate. So this is what it has now. No difference because I haven't changed anything. And what I would do is slowly start messing with these as the beat so far plays. And those are the basics of making a song in FL Studio. And once you have an idea of what you want to do and you want to save it, go to File, Save, and save it as whatever you need to. Thank you.